Yeah, come on in. What's up, Max? What's up, D? What's up, Margie? Yeah, come on in. Yeah, come on in. What's up, Sandra? Yeah, come on in. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, come on in. Now, come on in. We're going to give them another minute and we're going to get started. No problem, Margie. We're going to get started. All right. Let us begin. They'll come in when they get in. Now, this one here is called Dragonaki Secrets. Let's discuss the secrets or alchemy of the Dragi. Now, picking up where I left off in my Anunnaki Truths 2 lecture, I was rudely interrupted on that one, so I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but that's fine. Because now I got enough information now to drop even more powerful information, right? So, guess it just worked out like that. Now, I told y'all in the last lecture that the alchemy in the Sumerian legends hints at us having dragon blood. Now, I got a book for y'all called Necronomicon Anunnaki Bible. by Joshua Free. Necronomicon Anunnaki Bible by Joshua Free. And guess what? Guess what he puts in here? He says that the kingship of Sumeria was dragon blood. Y'all see that? The kingship of Sumeria and queenship of Sumeria was those with the dragon blood. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to go over a brief explanation as to how that's so. What's up, Shawnetta? First, let's discuss the dragon mother, the dragon goddess herself. This is a message from Tiamat. Now, if y'all don't know who Tiamat is, let me give y'all a little image of her. Give y'all a little image of her. This is Tiamat. Right here. This is a latter day rendition of her. But she's the dragon mother or the dragon goddess. You see what I'm saying? So let us begin. Just to let y'all know, just to give y'all an idea who she is. She's the original dragon mother with her consort Abzu, who was the original one. And you know, he was the concept. He represented the concept of fresh water, which is the raw primordial energies, and she was the concept of salt water, which are the alchemical primordial energies. The energies as they're starting to do something, which in this case begin to form the quantum world. You see what I'm saying? So now we get into what is a dragon, and a dragon is an advanced, evolved serpent. Or Naga. You see what I'm saying? An evolved Naga or serpent being. You see what I'm saying? So, now, they tell you in the Enuma Elish that Abzu was planning to kill his kids because they had become unruly. They was making a lot of noise. They was fucking shit up, right? So, the kids got him first. Marduk now killed him first before he got a chance to do anything, right? So Kingu, who is the general, who will become the dragon general of Tiamat's army, will go and alert her to this situation. You see what I'm saying? And she will produce another group of children made of venom. You see what I'm saying? Because the original children was the children of the sun, the solar gods. But these children here were children of venom. Children of melanin or chaos. They were her chaos children. And they were monstrous children. And there were 13 tribes. You see what I'm saying? There were 13 dragon tribes. You see what I'm saying? So what are the 13 dragon tribes? They're headed by, also known as the children of venom, melanin, raw, and melanin just represents raw, monstrous, potent power. So, let's get into them. You got Tiamat herself, which is the dragon mother or dragon goddess. You got Bosmu, who is the venomous snake. You got Usungalu, the great dragon. Musmahu, the exalted serpent. You got Mushusu, the furious snake. You got Lamu, the hairy one, but I don't like that they call him the hairy one. In his story, he's Lamu, the first starseed or the first Naga, so that's what I'm gonna go by. You got Ugalu, the big-headed beast. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. The big withered beast. My bad. The big withered beast. And then you got Urdimu, who is the mad lion. Then you got Gertablulu, which is the scorpion man. Then you got Umu Dabrutu, which represents violent storms. Kululu, who is the fish man or fisherman. Then you got Kusagriku, the bull man, and then finally Kingu, the dragon leader, the dragon king, or the dragon general. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. Now, interestingly enough, what do these 13 dragon bloodlines represent? They represent the 13 original strands of DEA. deoxy-electroalkali that was destroyed and degenerated into junk DNA during the Great War, or the last war that happened on this planet. You see what I'm saying? It was originally known as Draconic DEA, which is what the alchemy was of our ancestors during this time. You see what I'm saying? Now this DEA, or deoxy-electroalkali, has healed. The junk DNA has healed now. So what's up, Ketchup? So it has healed now, so we good to go. We in the game again. You see what I'm saying? It's reactivated. 400-year curse over with, all that shit. Everything's coming back into alignment. See what I'm saying? So now, they telling us here that you got dragon blood. You see what I'm saying? And so they tell the story of, at the end of the story, they kill Tiamat and Kingu and use Kingu's blood, who was the dragon general, to fashion humans. So they even telling you in the Enuma Elish that they gave this blood of the dragon queen, the dragon mother, and the dragon general. They gave it to them and gave it to humans, which is us right now. They telling you the beings of Earth. They transferred it to the beings of Earth. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Even in the northern region of Sumeria, which was the Hurrian region, or the Hurrian mythologies, they tell you what? They said that in the Hurrian mythologies, what did they say? They said that Alalu, who was equivalent in power to Abzu and Tiamat, him and his consort Ansha, or Ki, just simply Ki most of the time, they had a dragon daughter by the name of Damkina. Now, they would marry Damkina off to who? Enki. And Enki and Damkina would get married and produce, fuse the Anunnaki lineage with the lineage of the Dragon King, and they already had the Naga lineage thanks to Lamu and Lahamu and all the other and the Dragonaki, who was Ansha and Kisha in the south. You see what I'm saying? So they already had the Naga, the serpent energy. So when they fused, when Damkina married into the Anunnaki lineage, she brought the dragon blood with the dragon energy with her, because she was a dragon king herself, a dragon princess, and it produced the dragon line, or the dragon lineage in her story, and we get Dragonaki. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here. That's what's going on here, y'all. So we the Dragon King. You see what I'm saying? All the indigenous people of the planet are Dragon King. You see what I'm saying? We the Dragonaki. You see what I'm saying? We had this dragon blood. See, I like the Nuwabian teachings, but they don't have the dragon teachings to go with the Anunnaki teachings, so it's an unbalanced set of teachings right now. You need both. You need the dragon blood, the teachings of the dragon blood, and the Dragon King and the Anunnaki teaching. Smash them together, and now you got the whole science, which makes you a Dragonaki. You see what I'm saying? And these are the secrets. Now, of course, I just showed y'all just a few minutes ago. You know, for y'all who just not getting here, I'm gonna show it again. That the Dragon Kings, the Sumerian Dragon Kings, were of what? Dragon blood. You see what I'm saying? Just in case y'all missed it, or just not getting here. And this book is by Dragon Blood. See what I'm saying? It's Necronomicon Anunnaki Bible by Joshua Free. Necronomicon Anunnaki Bible by Joshua Free. You see what I'm saying? You've never seen it before. So when the lineages continued on Earth, these beings of dragon blood, will rule the planet. You see what I'm saying? These Dragonaki will rule the planet. You see what I'm saying? They were living beings with this draconic force. Now, we gotta take a break here and look at what that dragon blood is, the science of the dragon blood. Now they showed it to you in the Matrix. They gave you a choice between the red pill and the blue pill. Let me show y'all what we talking about here. What we talking about. Let me show y'all. They gave y'all this. They gave y'all an option. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. They gave y'all an option between the blue pill and the red pill. Y'all probably can't see that. Because it's too bright. They gave y'all the option between the two, right? The red pill on this side and the blue pill. Now, the MK Ultra here is, you think you're supposed to choose between the red pill or the blue pill. But in actuality, you need both. The red pill and the blue pill. Now, how do they fuck us up here? The red pill, which is the root chakra force, the root energy, deals with the genetic activation of what? The genes, the genes within your red blood cells, the hemoglobins. You see what I'm saying? Inside of you. That's what the red pill did. He ingested the red pill so that they can find his signature in the movie and find his physical body in the factory that the archons was, or the machines in the movie was feeding off him with, right? So that's what the red pill was for. But once they started his training, it was all blue pill shit after that. Because the blue pill represents your blue veins in which the red blood flow through as it returns back to the heart. The blue frequency. And why is it returning back to the heart? The heart represents wisdom. Heart, soul, wisdom. So that blue, which is the representative of the truth, the throat chakra, the force of truth, when you begin to return back to your heart wisdom and you begin to learn the secrets of the world, the occult sciences, the magic, the chi, the life force, you begin to awaken fully to who you truly are. You see what I'm saying? That's what the blue pill represents. So all the rest of the movie was blue pill teachings. Fucking teaching him goddamn mental martial arts. Telling him who the real enemy was, who were the agents, archons. Telling him in the scene where he had to jump out the building that you got to eradicate all your fears of what you think you know. Unlearn all that shit. And then he jumped off the building and failed to learn probably the greatest lesson of all. Whatever you put your mental energy into becomes real. That becomes your reality. No matter whether it's fake or it works, it still becomes your reality. You put your energy into Christianity, then it becomes your reality. You put your energy into occult sciences, it becomes reality. You put your mental energy into the martial arts, it becomes reality. You see what I'm saying? That's what he was showing you here. That's what he was showing you with the blue pill. You see what I'm saying? So you needed both. So you actually got both the teachings in the movie, but they only gave you the red pill, the root chakra. So you only focus on the physical energies instead of the blue pill, which were the mental, spiritual, soulful energies. You see what I'm saying? So they split them up. Because the red pill is just the root chakra, and the blue pill is the throat chakra. You see what I'm saying? The truthful teachings of the throat chakra. So Neo went blue. He went straight blue pill because he had to find his truth all throughout the movie. So that's what it's about. Now back to these Dragon Kings. Now those were dragon blood, and who received the secret trainings. Who received the secret trainings of the dragon arts or draconic arts. Once they mastered the dragon force, which interestingly enough is green, which is why Dr. York called they was tapping in a little bit there. They called themselves children of what? The green light, because the dragon force is green. You see what I'm saying? And where did the green energy start kicking in? The heart chakra, the heart force. You see what I'm saying? That's where your draconic energy start fully activating. That's why those who already vibrating at their heart chakra is what? Empaths. You see what I'm saying? Electromagnetic, the electromagnetic soul using this force to do great things on their path. You see what I'm saying? That's what that means. Electromagnetic soul doing what they're supposed to be doing on their soul path. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Down here. Now, those who master the dragon force. Who are those who master the dragon force? Those who master the dragon force are known as Dragi. You see what I'm saying? Dragi. See what I'm saying? Dragi. Dragi. You see what I'm saying? Once you to master the draconic codes, once you to receive the teachings from the dragons, the final test in these draconic arts, these dragon arts, is to learn to transmute yourself into a living dragon. How about that? That's where the stories and mythologies of dragons come from. The beings who've mastered the draconic arts and have learned to transmute, shapeshift themselves into a living, breathing dragon. That's where it comes from. You see what I'm saying? That's what these dragon teachings, that's why these dragon teachings are so powerful, and that's why they have returned to give you this back. And you only master those draconic teachings by healing your junk DNA, which is DEA, deoxyelectroalkaline. You see what I'm saying? Or alkali for the plural. You see what I'm saying? So this dragon force is what you tapping into here. And they had a legion, the Dragi, the dragon kings of Samaria, and dragon queens of Samaria had a royal priesthood of magical warriors or warrior magi known as Yezidai. Yezidhi. Yezidai. Now these Yezidai are equivalent to the Jedi in ancient Egypt. You see what I'm saying? And they were magical warriors who were protectors of the dragon kings and queens in Samaria. You see what I'm saying? So this was going on here. That's what's going on. So these Yezidai, y'all, masters of the force, protecting the Dragi, masters of the dragon force, and their sole purpose was continue to continue to advance the dragon teachings and pass them down to the next generation, and they would do the same until this dragon lineage would continue on down the line until they was interrupted with the during the Great War later on down timeline with the Archons. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here. That's what's going on. Let's see here. Let's see. Where are we here? All right. Yeah. So those are the dragon teachings there. Those are the dragon teachings. Those are the main things I want to hit here. That's what I didn't get a chance to tell y'all last time with these dragon teachings here. So best believe you are of dragon blood. All indigenous people of the planet are of dragon blood because the serpent teachings are all across the planet. Mayan and Olmecian, Sumerian and ancient Egyptian, ancient Asian and ancient East Indian teachings were during the Vedic teachings. They were dragon guys. You see what I'm saying? They were dragon masters, the Kokians of Russia. You see what I'm saying? Australian, we ain't even got to talk about them because they are island branch of fucking Lemuria. We know they was dragon guys. Here, we don't even have to talk about them like that, but we are gonna talk about them. Shit, they were dragon guys and dragon masters too. So this is what we were being robbed of. We've been robbed of the draconic teachings that goes with this. Now they tell you in science that you have the reptilian brain, which is this brain stem, the medulla oblongata, right? They tell you these things in science. They say it's the reptilian brain. No, it's the warrior brain. It's the draconic brain. The warrior brain, which is where you get all that warrior energy from in your body. That's why all fucking ancient societies were martial artists. If you look at them, they were martial artists. They would whoop that ass. Magical martial artists at that. They would whoop that ass. They were Dragi, Yezidai, shamans, Jedi, they all had their names for the society they lived in. Nazarite, shit, Gnostics, hell, the list goes fucking on of what they were and what they was about. You see what I'm saying? Everybody had their version or variation of this godlike force or godlike power. You see what I'm saying? This soul power. So don't get it twisted. This shit was all over the planet. You see what I'm saying? They may focus on just ancient Egypt. Here, you may get some Samaria every now and then. But this shit was all over the planet, y'all. Go back and look up the ancient samurai, the katanas. Them boys are rocking goddamn crystalline armor. And the katana just means spiritual sword. You see what I'm saying? Over here, they rock the machete. You see what I'm saying? Which is chaos sword. That's what the machete means. You see what I'm saying? Straight war guys. You see what I'm saying? Them indigenous lightsabers, which I may speak on later on down the timeline. So, yeah, all this shit is yours. It's all yours. You see what I'm saying? The draconic teachings is yours. combined with your Anunnaki, children of the sun teachings. You see what I'm saying? Your Anunnaki teachings and your Naga, serpentine teachings. You see what I'm saying? Your Naganaki teachings as well. All this is one energy, which we just simply call now the Dragonaki to most beings. That's why they be like, we royalty. That's why all the other beings in the cosmos like we royalty. Cause we got like fucking 30 to 50 to maybe even 60 strands of all types of DNA spliced into us. You see what I'm saying? They say only 22. I'm gonna take it a little further than 22. Shit. I said 30 to 60. It's somewhere up in there. You see what I'm saying? So best believe. Now, another piece that's been fucking tampered with is the teachings of Al-Islam. Now, we gotta talk about that shit there. Al-Islam did not originate in Sumeria. It originated in Nubia. And the Nubian teachings, what was left of them, transferred their teachings to the Kushite Empire, which would be known as Ethiopia. Now, as y'all well know, Ethiopia never was conquered. So, since they was never conquered, a lot of motherfuckers respected Al-Islam because, it was advanced right there in Sudan, what we know as Africa today, but it's actually ancient Nubia. That's the real name of Africa, Nubia. So, it was advanced in Sudan, and it was transferred. It pretty much went northeast from there, right? So, when it got up to the north, it connected with who? The Sumerians. You see what I'm saying? And they began to tap into this. You see what I'm saying? They even created orders from Al-Islam, like the Sufi mystics. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. And the latter day Yezidite, after Babylon fell, would transfer their energies and teachings onto Persia, which is where the Sufi would fucking run shit for a while. You see what I'm saying? They changed their names from Yezidite to Sufi. You see what I'm saying? And they mixed in with the Ethiopians. They used to tell you, they was like, these powerful teachers of the Ethiopians, they had this signs. These signs were Al-Islam. And the book that they was reading from, the original book of the Jedi, you see what I'm saying? The original Quran was the book of the Jed. You see what I'm saying? The Jed teachers that they burned. The Jed teachers teach these black guys and goddesses, these indigenous guys and goddesses, how to sit in meditation and tap into their supernatural force, which awakens within once you begin to have your Kundalini awakening that serpentine energy, have it rise up out of you and become one with the source of all once more. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. So they burned the original so-called Quran. This is not the first time you've seen this. They did it in Christianity. They said they burned the original Bible, which wasn't the Christian Bible, it was the Gnostic Bible. You see what I'm saying? They burned the original Gnostic text. It was just a compilation of Gnostic teachings that help you get enlightened and rise up out of here. Same shit. The original so-called Quran was a compilation of Jed teachings and Yezidite teachings or Yezid teachings or Yazid teachings to help motherfuckers find their way, unlock their supernatural force, and do seemingly godlike things on the planet. You see what I'm saying? Them heroes of old and warriors of renown, as we say. You see what I'm saying? Or Nephilim. See what I'm saying? The last of them, in a way, while they was on the planet, was teaching this. So this was going on here. So, Al-Islam was taken by these latter-day Arabs and, of the times, and they fucked that shit up. They burned the teachings, politicalized it, and goddamn pretty much deteriorated it, right? Well, fast forward, you have the character by the name of Fard Muhammad. Now, he was supposed to bring the teachings to Elijah Muhammad so he could teach, the people, the black guys and goddesses of America, of North America who were sleeping, right? Those sleeping guys. But Fard Muhammad was a government agent, and he snatched when he gave it, because he gave the sciences to the government first. And they seen it, and they said, take all the feminine teachings out of this shit. All the Nubian teachings, all the Kandakian teachings. Take all that shit out of here. You cannot give that to them. Only give them the masculine teachings. So they gave, because we can control masculine energy. We can't control feminine energy. So if you give them the black goddess teachings with the black god teachings, we fucked for the most part, right? And that's why motherfuckers called themselves gods back then, but they were still getting killed because they didn't have the magic. They didn't have the feminine energy, the occult energy to go with their black god teachers. And then they still told them to tamper with the black god teachers. Oh, let them call themselves Muslims. Ain't no such thing as Muslims. You see what I'm saying? Muslims, whatever the fuck you want to say. You see what I'm saying? They're only gods and goddesses. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's all it was. There was no such thing as Allah. Arm, leg, arm, head, torso is what it originally meant, a lot. Arm, leg, arm, head, torso is just you worshiping your physical body, which is an apparatus suit that's being fed on by Yaldabaoth, the demiurge, and his archons of this material world. See what I'm saying? Now you see why they corrupted that shit. Because they don't want you to fucking rise up out of here. You see what I'm saying? So, by the time it got to Elijah Muhammad, that shit was 1/3 of what it was supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got some of it. They left some of it alone, like the Supreme Lessons, the Black God teaching. But the Black God magic, you see what I'm saying? The magical teachings, the mystical formulas, the alchemical formulas was missing from Al-Islam. You see what I'm saying? And they incorporate such things as we Muslims. You see what I'm saying? We this, we that. Other than what you really are, which were gods. Even in the corrupted Quran, they made the mistake of putting, beware of those who make worshippers out of you instead of gods. You see what I'm saying? They still kept a few things in there, but they knew you wouldn't pay attention to it because you would be too busy paying attention to Allah. You see what I'm saying? Which is worshiping the physical body. That's what they need you doing. So you did a lot of things. You know, it was a lot of great advancements in the Nation of Islam. The FOA, the MGT, the 120. You see what I'm saying? The 120 lessons and the 120 martial arts. It was some amazing things. They was doing amazing things back then, but they was only, which is a testament to how powerful we were. They did all that off just 1/3 of the Islamic sciences. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because it's supposed to be Al-Islam. Islam is Islam is spelled I-S-L-A-A-M. I, self, Lord, am a master. They took out one of the A's. And Al actually means, or L actually means, the force. The force of I, self, Lord, am a master. So the force of the Jedi Master. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to prove that in a second. We're going to get to that part in a minute. See, I got a whole fucking video that just talks about that shit. You see what I'm saying? For about 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? But I want to put this on record right here. Now, for my ladies, since they snatched the feminine energies or the feminine teachings, you didn't get the Kandakian spells that allowed the Nubian warrior lineage to be transferred to you during this time period. Because this is a war god time period. Because that's what the Nation of Islam is. Allah, or what they call Allah, is actually derived from the Arabian pagan goddesses Al-Alat, Al-Uzza, and Al-Manat. And they also had another Arabian pagan god who was Hubal. You see what I'm saying? So the three goddesses are actually latter-day manifestations of the Sumerian war goddess Inanna. And Hubal is a latter-day manifestation of the Sumerian war god Enlil. You see what I'm saying? But see, they took all that shit out of Islam. No, you can't have none of that. See what I'm saying? They took all that out of there. That can't even be touched. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know that if motherfuckers didn't have the internet. You see what I'm saying? So you didn't get none of those feminine teachings. You didn't get Menhit and all the other Nubian goddesses who was in there. See what I'm saying? There's a whole Nubian mythology of goddesses that you probably never seen before. Now, I may do a lecture on that. Or just all the Nubian goddesses in the Nubian mythologies. You see what I'm saying? Y'all ain't get none of that. None of that was part of this. So since you didn't get your Nubian goddesses during this time of the rise of the war god, the Ogun energies, you see what I'm saying? There was no war goddess. The Sekmeshan energies or the Menhishan energies, which is the Nubian energies, the Menhishan energies were already taken out. You see what I'm saying? So it was supposed to be it's supposed to be Menhit, which was the warrior goddess, and you get and it could be a Pitamak or Montu. You see what I'm saying? Either one of those. We don't go Montu because that's what everybody like. Montu was supposed to have been the rise of the war god in Islam, and Menhit was supposed to be the rise of the warrior goddess in Islam. None of the black women got that. You see what I'm saying? They got moral teachings, but they didn't get no spiritual teachings or no ancestral teachings for them to pass down this Kandaki energy. So the Kandaki energy was abstract. Y'all didn't even get that. But this part of our lecture is to give y'all opportunity to reactivate them Kandakian energies and fully access y'all Dragonaki codes. So, here we go. This is a message from Queen Amenorines of the Kushite Empire. This is what she said. She said, "Listen up, ladies. You are Kandakian warriors and have been robbed of your warrior lineage by Fard Muhammad." Just putting it out there. He stole that shit from y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because everything is supposed to come over here and back to the root chakra of the planet and be renewed for the new age. You see what I'm saying? That's why all the spiritual teachers are heading to the northwest. It was supposed to be renewed for and resurrected for the new age. But yeah, the Kandakian teachers, y'all notice, y'all don't even hear about the Kandakis for real, was stolen from y'all. So she said this: "Listen up, ladies. You are Kandakian warriors and have been robbed of your warrior lineage. Now, this is the spell to reactivate our Kandakian codes so that you can receive our ancestral soul that has been passed down for so many generations." Now, this is the meditative practice. In your meditations, close your eyes and begin to breathe and relax. Next, imagine yourself walking up to me, Queen Amenorines of the Kushite Empire. I will be sitting on my throne. I will be the one to come down to you and take your left hand and begin to utter the sacred chants of our lineage, in which you will inherit the spiritual and soulful wisdom of our long heritage. You see what I'm saying? And then she goes on to say, "So come to me, black goddesses of the world, especially you black goddesses in the wilderness of North America, and receive our supernatural gifts. Sincerely, Queen Amenorines, goddess of the Kushite Empire." Now, what do she look like? Or just give you an idea of what she looks like. Let's see here. Give me a little brightness here. Just a little bit. Not too much. This is what she look like. Decline it. This is what she look like. Get a little closer here. Let it adjust. That's what she looks like. This is a cartoon rendition of her, so, just to give you an idea, just give you something to work with. And cartoons are very powerful because the ancestors operate heavily through the cartoon realms, anime realms. You see what I'm saying? That's some of the best energy you can tap into because the anime realm or the cartoon realm is unlimited. It's not bound by the limitations of the third dimensional reality. So you see what I'm saying? So there you go. That's what she looks like. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So there y'all go. I definitely want to put that out there. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Power over in the UK, we starve the most ancestral knowledge. Oh yeah, they're gonna keep it out of the United Kingdom. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Alexis, I did work all following my route. That's what's up. That's what's up. So now, let me show y'all. I got a little video here for y'all that's about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to let my boy talk. You see what I'm saying? It's about 7 minutes or 8 minutes. I'm going to let my boy talk and let him give y'all the sciences on the Jedi of he do it through the Sufi, who were the Jedi on the Jedi. You see what I'm saying? He gonna drop this shit for y'all so y'all can hear it yourselves. I just want to put it on record. Let's begin. Return of the Jedi. Here we go.
Celestial dual, or duality, which is manifested on Earth as a terrestrial dual, or combat. This is why the star and crescent is a prominent feature in 3 of the major modern science fiction stories including Star Wars, Star Trek, and Battlestar Galactica. This symbol is held sacred by adherents to various Tariqa orders of Sufi Islam, who call the eternal struggle between the forces of right and wrong by the name jihad, and soldiers of jihad are called mujahideen. The mujahideen struggle, resist, and rebel against evil, and this is why the symbol for the Star Wars Rebels Alliance is similar to the symbol of the Sufi rebels in the Sudan. It is said that the nature of jihad itself is dual, having both greater and lesser qualities. The lesser jihad is the physical struggle and fight against external forces, and the greater jihad is the internal struggle and fight against your higher and lower self. Those who are able to master this eternal jihad are called by the Sufis al-Jedi, meaning master of the way of the mystic warrior. For a Sufi al-Jedi master, the sword is a mystical and symbolic tool used to maintain balance in the eternal struggle. After Adam and Eve succumbed to their lower selves, by listening to the serpent in the garden, and ate from the tree of knowledge, the Archangel Uriel was placed at the east gate of the garden. A flaming sword, a lightsaber, to keep the way of the tree of life. This is why in Hebrew, the word Jedi is short for Jediah, meaning beloved friend of God. This is also why the tomb, where Eve is buried, is located at a site called Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. In Arabic, Jeddah means grandmother, and Jedi means my grandfather. Adam, the Jedi, or grandfather, of humanity, is given the title Safiyullah in the Quran, meaning the chosen one, or the pure one. The word Saif Allah means sword of God, with the word Saif meaning sword, or scimitar. Also, the word Sifr means, and is the origin of, the Arabic numeral 0. The word Sifr, meaning 0, Saif, meaning sword, Sophia, meaning wisdom, and Sufi, are all related. The grandfather, or Jedi, of Sufism is Ali, the cousin of the Islamic prophet Muhammad, who was said to have wielded a flaming sword, or lightsaber, a sword of light, Saif owner, a double-bladed scimitar called Zulfikar, where Zul means master in Arabic, and Fikar refers to the vertebrae in the spine of the back, which stabilizes the body and is set in regular order. Fikar also is the Arabic name for the stars of the belt of Orion. The dual-bladed curved scimitar sword of Ali had its origins as the Kopesh scimitar swords of ancient Kemet. Other African scimitar swords are the Agrafina, wielded by the Akan of Ghana, and the Shatel, wielded by the Abyssinians. These African knights, who wielded scimitar lightsaber swords, also had in common that they dressed in the colors red and black. The colors red and black represent the two sides of the duality. In ancient Egypt, the black land, Kemet, was represented by Heru, and the red land, the desert, was represented by Set or Sith, and their battle was the duel of duality, the light side versus the dark side. When the eternal struggle of jihad manifested itself physically during the time of the Crusades, Moorish knights wielding scimitar swords and wearing red and black were trained in the way of the Mu'tasawa chair of Sufi Brotherhood to embark upon a holy war, a battle of Kodash. Other names for the Islamic knights during the time of the Crusades were Hashashin, which is the origin of the word assassin, and the Farusiya, who adhered to a code of chivalry and practiced martial arts. Al-Qutb al-Mutasarrif manages the force energy available in the world, and is described as the Green One, and is an al-Jedi master of the way of the Pacific warrior, who wields the Sanif Oner, the flaming lightsaber scimitar sword, as a holy warrior in jihad, the eternal struggle, since the Big Bang, or First War, to the Last War, or Armageddon. This internal jihad is the war between the higher and lower self, symbolized by the battle between Yaqub and Yashmal in the inner earth, and symbolized by the battle between Horus and Set in upper and lower ancient Kemet. In 19th century Nubia, Muhammad Ahmed al-Mahdi arose as the Mujaddid, meaning renewer and reformer, who led a band of rebels under the banner of the stellar mythos, and red, black, and green, to do battle against the empire of Turco-Egyptian rulers in the Sudan. Muhammad Ahmed al-Mahdi inscribed a book called the Ratib, meaning unshakable, which is synonymous to the Kemetic terms ma'at, balance, and jdi, stability. All gratitude and praise is due to the force, who created the galactical heavens and the planet Earth, and made the darkness and the light. There is nothing concealed from the force, not even the weight of an atom, in the planet Earth, nor in the heavenly skies. It is the force that reverberates throughout the universe. It knows not the limits of language, for it is praised in every tongue throughout the boundless universe. Although that force is manifested in all things, it exceeds the limits of perception. It possesses every meteor, every planet large and small, every luminous body that lights our skies, as it so compassionately lights our hearts, and controls every event in time and space and beyond. It is the sustainer of all worlds and the sustainer of all the knowledge in all the universes. It is the assistant of the distressed, the greatest of help. So please assist me in this fight with myself, for I long to be rid of the wickedness, which defiles my very being, and do not allow me to lie down in ignorance, that contemptible disease, which feeds the evils within ourselves, and keeps us from responding to our obligations. And please enlighten me with the celestial light, purify my intellect, for I crave to understand your celestial teachings.
This Caribbean jerk chicken makes me
There I
think
go.
maybe we should...
There I go. Some of the secrets of the Jed teachings that they burn in the so-called original Quran. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of knowledge was lost during the burnings of these, the book of Yazid. You see what I'm saying? The book of Yazid. The book of the Jed, which is another name for the book of the Jed. You see what I'm saying? That was the Sumerian name. The Yazidai or Yazid was the book of the Jed. Y'all probably heard this name before in Sumerian teachings or in any type of occult sciences. Yazid is short for Yazidai. And Yazid was the spine. You see what I'm saying? Just like the Jed was the spine. See what I'm saying? So it's the book of the secrets of the alchemical force that's locked down in this time prison at the base of your spine, which is Kundalini. You see what I'm saying? That you must awaken again, raise it back up through your crown up into your Godhead so you can become one with the force once more. And there you go. That's how to become a Dragonaki, a Jedi, or Yazidai. You see what I'm saying? Or Dragi. So there you go. Mastery of your dragon force, your draconic energy. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. The master of the serpentine power. So everybody has this on this planet. If you're indigenous, you came through a womb on this planet, you have access to this power in various degrees, varying degrees. So don't let them fool you, because everybody has the force inside them. And everybody on this planet who came through a woman has this power inside them. You see what I'm saying? But it's up to you, the God, the goddess, the master, to take it upon themselves to go and seek the knowledge of the force once more and become the living, breathing Jedi, Dragonaki, Yazidai, Dragi once more. So there y'all go. That pretty much wraps up this lecture Pretty much wanted to drop everything that I missed in Anunnaki Truths 3. So there you go. So even in the Nuwabian teachings, well, last thing, even in the Nuwabian teachings, they talk about the children of the green light, which are empaths. But to see, the Nuwabian teachings are for now. They not for back then. They for now. Risk is your soul. Iyun is your personal dimension. You got the agreeable ones, the empaths, the children of the green light. You got the disagreeable ones, or the black archons and archons period, who vibing on that ELF frequency, on the fucking with their root chakra. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All the other teachings. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They talking about now. It was renewed for now, in this present day. They not for past or present teachings. They for now, the present. You see what I'm saying? That's what most people don't understand about the Nuwabian teachings. That's happening in the moment, as we speak, during this particular time period. It's not for fucking 3000 BC or 3,000 years into the future. It's for 2019, 2020. You see what I'm saying? So, there y'all go. I just want to throw that on out there. So, with that being said, I will complete this lecture. Any questions before I get up out of here? Any question? Yes, Sandra Ellis, them Kandakis, them warrior queen guys. The whole millions of years of warrior queens and fucking that still exist today. They not dead. They still exist today. They just out of power. You see what I'm saying? They out of power. That's all. You see what I'm saying? So millions of years and they just threw it away. You see what I'm saying? They don't even fuck with it like that. You see what I'm saying? Power Emma Tiwa Coin Mexico had the serpent / dragon in the shadows on the steps. Just say the name is very simple. Yeah, Mayans was on that shit heavily. The Mayans, the Olmecs, the Aztecs, Toltecs, all the mofos was on that shit heavily. They were latter day manifestation of the Lemurians. You see what I'm saying? And some Atlanteans as well. So they was on their shit. They was on their shit. So believe me, we are Dragonaki. These are the Dragonaki secrets. And goddamn, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Catch your heart, could you repeat what it is we have to do during meditation? In your meditation, imagine yourself talking to Queen Amina Renez. You can rewind the video to see her again. Queen Amina Renez. And in your visualizations, imagine yourself seeing her sitting on her throne, and she will come to you and pass down the Kandakian energies. You see what I'm saying? So the warrior's queen line can start again over here once more, because it's been dormant and locked down. And y'all supposed to have received those energies during the rise of the Nation of Islam, but like I said, the feminine teachings were snatched from the masculine teachings once again, thanks to the agent Far Muhammad. So there you go. So any questions? Power Emma, a good reference for reading. Like I said, Necronomicon, Anunnaki Bible, real fucking powerful. Edited by Joshua Free. You see what I'm saying? He talked about the Yezidis or the Yezidai. Yezidis are another way of saying Yezidai. And he even said right here, the Necronomicon, Sumerians, Stargates of Babylon, the Anunnaki, the alien gods. These are just a few topics of interest to those who pursue the prolific writings of Joshua Free. He is a defender work, the primary source book of the Mardukite Chamberlains, uncovered from the first active year of research and development in 2009. The Necronomicon Anunnaki Bible is a masterpiece of Mesopotamian Mardukite magic and spirituality, providing the most complete collection of Sumerian and Babylonian accounts of human history and civilization in one book. composing in itself a Bible and actually proving itself to be the predecessor and basis of global scripture-based traditions thereafter. These are the raw, underground materials that have shaped the existence of man's beliefs and practices for thousands of years. Right from the heart of Sumer, Babylon, and Egypt, studies into their inception as Yazidis or Yazidi and Zoroastrian traditions, which are the Persian traditions, are also included. This newly edited large format edition presents the original Liber N, or Necronomicon, of Joshua Free, in addition to its 3 companion works from 2009 that were only released to the underground and members of Mardukite Ministries. Over 400 easy-to-read pages guide the seeker through a raw, historical, spiritual, and mystical research drawn from archaeological findings enough to support a very real Mardukite Necronomicon Anunnaki revival tradition. Join the now thousands of others who have enjoyed the best of what the next generation has to offer. What has come before is but a shadow to the realizations now capable to all self-honest truth seekers. Rediscover the magic and mysticism of antiquity. The most ancient traditions of gods and men lay here to be unveiled. And he's not lying. This is powerful shit in this book. And when I started practicing magic, a lot of these spells in here, a lot of these teachers in here, I just used to revamp them and recreate them for myself to reactivate those Sumerian codes just for practice. You know, so you can do that yourself. You can take you can read the old spells. As you gotta create new spells from the old spells to renew the energy, because it gotta come from you now. You gotta come from the living God, the living air at this moment in time. See what I'm saying? So it comes from you, and what happens here is you take those spells, rewrite them, recite them, and you renew the energy for yourself. So that's why this is a very powerful book. He put a lot of the ancient teachings in this book, and I know it's not talked about at all, because I found it just through research, and this was back in 2012, 2011, 2013, somewhere up in there. You see what I'm saying? So this book is at least over a decade old. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. There you go. Hope that helped. Yeah, you just type a name in Google, catch you, and it'll come up. Sandra Edwards, names of the Nubian gods. Do them. Yeah, I do them, Sandra Edwards. I come back with another one and do the names of the Nubian goddesses. Yeah, I type it out. Power Emma. I drop that for you. That's not a problem. You know the question. If I get up out of here. Power Emma. The screen reverses the text. I do know some text-based books are unavailable or hard to get hold of over here. Why they do that? Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Power Emma, cause goddamn, they are blocking the rest of the planet from this shit. So they blocking y'all. Amazon don't reach out there. Some excuse they have. But I got mine from Amazon. If y'all got Amazon over there, so a lot of the books gonna be on Amazon. So if you're looking for any esoteric occult books, check Amazon first, eBay, and any other sites that may possibly sell them. But yeah, they blocking y'all from getting the information, so you won't tap in. You see what I'm saying? Cause all it takes is knowing about it to even just knowing about it activates you. But then doing the active meditations and spiritual work erupts it out of you. You see what I'm saying? To the physical world where you can see it and feel it and touch it. So definitely. What's up, Jamaica Ruffin? Yeah, I'm ashamed we don't have an online ancestral library. Agreed. Yeah. But alright, y'all. I gotta get out of here now. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out. Share this with your friends. And I'm out. Peace.